Alrighty, squad, what's going on out there today? How's everybody doing? We are down here in Prince Frederick, Maryland, and we're going to check out the community center, but on the way over there, there's a state troopers barrack, Department of Human Resources, and something else. So we're gonna go check that out. Make sure they respect our rights to film in public and publicly accessible areas. To make sure that's not infringed upon by anybody and they're not acting like some buttheads out here. They actually respect us and treat us with some dignity. Usually they don't, but sometimes they do. Hopefully this is one of those few times they do. Because as always, we're not looking for any confrontation, squad. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and to hit that notification bell. It's always greatly appreciated, and it helps tremendously in pushing the video through the algorithm. So, oh, okay, yeah, environmental health, planning and zoning, CCTV cameras in use as always. They're always filming us as we're always filming them. If no one is at the desk, please leave your paperwork in the mailbox outside the front door. Thank you. And then here is Human Resources. Oh, I think this is the one that's down the street a little bit on the right. Is that where they moved down the street on the right a little bit?
Over here.
On that side? I got you. I thought it was down this way to the right. Cool. And here's the outgoing mail, mail copy room, and the recycle area. Ooh, water box. Restrooms, through toner, recycle bin on. So this is for like ink cartridges. Yeah.
Sir, are you a county employee?
What's that?
Are you a county employee?
No.
Okay, then you need to come back over here and go through my metal detector.
And I'd like, what are you videoing?
Okay, hold on. I can only answer one question at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, I walked through the metal detector already. You saw me do that.
You needed, what I saw a badge, looked like what a badge hanging from your pants, but now you're not a county employee.
Yeah, it's my work badge.
Okay, so you need to come back through here.
I did that. Didn't I walk through there already?
Sir, I thought you were a county employee.
Uh-huh.
You're telling me you're not a county employee.
Well, I didn't say that before I walked through the thing, to be fair.
Are you a county employee?
I don't want to answer any more questions.
Okay, then you have to go back through here,
Uh-huh.
step back around here, empty everything out of your pockets, put
No.
all your stuff, then you can't go up in the building.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a
No, you
public building.
cannot.
It's a public building, correct? I walked through
After
the...
you go through my security point,
I walked through the thing.
go back through and empty everything out of your pockets.
No, I'm okay.
Okay, then goodbye.
I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Goodbye.
No.
You're not,
Thank you.
going, you're not going through my building without
Okay.
going and emptying out all your pockets.
So now I will answer your question. I am videoing anything that I can see from public
Okay,
in
that's
this
fine.
public building.
Guess what? You can't see it anymore.
You can video all you
What
want,
was the attitude for?
and you can even go through the building once you go through.
I did. I walked through the metal detector.
And it went off, and I thought you had a county badge on, which you do not.
Yeah.
So you need to go back through, empty out all your
I mean, it
pockets.
could be
take
my belt or my keys, but I will
Exactly.
assure you that I have no weapons or any nefarious
Yeah,
things on me.
We're going to find that out if you want to continue on through the building. If you don't,
I will not surrender my Fourth Amendment right
Okay, then
in
you
order
need
to check
go.
out this
Okay.
public building. Thank
Goodbye.
you. Though. No.
Yes.
No, sir. Thank
Yes.
you, though.
No. Goodbye.
I will not surrender my Fourth Amendment right to walk through this
I
public
don't
building.
want to hear that. Go, man. Go.
I know you
I'm
don't
not
want to
playing
hear
your
it. I know
games.
you don't want to hear it.
It's security protocol. If you don't want to do it,
I
then you
understand
don't
it's
come through the
protocol. It's
building.
not the law, though.
Did I say law? I
No,
said
you said protocol. I know.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I understand it's your
Okay,
protocol,
so goodbye.
but I
You're not,
follow,
going through,
I
you're
follow
not
the
walking
law.
around through my building without going through the security protocol. That's the last time I'm going to tell you. Okay?
Okay,
You're more than welcome.
that's the last time I'm gonna hear it.
Okay, goodbye.
Thank you. Okay. What's your name, sir?
Right there. You got it on your little camera.
How do you spell right there? Is it R-I-G-H-T or W-R-I-T-E?
Have a nice day, sir.
How do you spell right?
Have a nice day.
Can I get a badge number with that?
I don't have a badge number.
Right here? You got an ID number, sequence number?
7039.
Okay. See, was that so hard?
No, you asked me for a badge number. I do not have a badge number.
And what did you just give me then?
That's my ID number.
There you go. Generally, you would say, I don't have a badge number, but I have an ID
You don't
number.
know what I generally would do.
Well, I'm just saying, generally, a good cop would say that. So.
A good cop. So you know what a good cop is.
Oh, I'm just
How
telling
much
you what
law
a good cop
enforcement
would do.
experience you have?
I'm sorry?
How much law enforcement experience do you have?
Only what my cell phone grants me.
Okay.
But apparently, it's more than some folks.
So you know what a good cop is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen the difference.
Have a nice day.
Okay. Thank you. You have a nice day as well, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
You have a good week.
Goodbye.
Hope you have a good week.
Goodbye.
See you. Have a good one.
Okay. Goodbye. Go. If you're not going to go through my security checkpoint, you need to
please
leave the
don't
building.
touch me. Ooh, please don't touch me, sir.
If you're not going to go through my security checkpoint, you need to leave the building.
Sir, please don't touch me.
Leave the building.
Please don't touch me, sir.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Why did
I'm
you
not
just
coming
put your
back to
hands on
the
me? Why did you just assault me, sir? Why did you just commit simple battery against me, sir?
Goodbye. If you don't want to go through my security checkpoint, you're not allowed in the building.
Why do you think you have the right to put your hands on me when I haven't
Goodbye.
committed a crime, sir? Please
Back
don't
up.
obstruct the doorway.
Back
You're
up.
obstructing the doorway. That's a violation of
Dude.
Maryland 501.3,
Back
Section
up.
C and D,
Back
and 501.9, Section D.
Back.
So you
Good
back your
job.
fat ass up and move out from in front of the
Goodbye.
door.
Goodbye, sir.
Move
Have a
your
good day.
fat ass from in front of the door and
Have a
stop
good day.
blocking it.
Have a good day.
I'm trying to come in the door, you fat bastard.
You have business here?
Yeah, I do. Legal and lawful business, and it's none of your fucking business. Why are you obstructing the door? That's 2 misdemeanors, sir. That's 2 misdemeanor crimes. Why are you obstructing the doorway?
You think?
Why are you obstructing the free flow of a private citizen in a public doorway?
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
You have a great day.
Okay.
I'm
goodbye.
trying to finish my legal and lawful business. Thank you.
You're going to go through my security?
I walked through there. You saw
Are
me
you
walk
going to
through
empty
there.
your pockets and go through my security?
I know, sir.
Then you're not coming
I'm
in
only
the
going to
building.
do what the law requests me to do, sir.
Okay. Goodbye.
Can I get your supervisor out here since you put your hands on me?
I don't have a supervisor.
You do. You're
Okay.
not the boss of shit. That's for damn sure.
Okay. Goodbye.
You're for damn sure. You ain't the boss of
Goodbye.
shit.
Goodbye.
That's for dang sure.
Have a good day.
You have a great day.
Okay.
What's your supervisor's name, sir?
I don't have a supervisor.
You don't? So you run this town is what you're saying? You're the sheriff?
I run the town.
You're the sheriff?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
You're the sheriff of Calvert County? What are you, a Mike Wilson supporter? What's wrong, buddy? You
Who's
upset?
Mike Wilson? I don't even know who Mike Wilson is.
That's good. Can you stop blocking the door so it stops hitting me, though?
No, but you can stand over
If you
there.
could stop committing misdemeanors, that would be great.
You can
Please and
stand
thank
over
you.
there.
I'm going to stand in the public lobby. Thank you, though.
If you go through my security point, you're more than
I
welcome
walked
to
through
do
there.
whatever
You saw me walk through there.
You put your metal items in the bowl,
Okay.
just like everybody else,
Okay.
and we'll do this. If
Okay.
not,
Man, you're way out of control here, buddy.
yeah, I see I'm out of control.
Yeah, you're a loose cannon.
I'm a loose cannon.
You are. You're committing 2 misdemeanors right now, sir.
You keep telling me that.
I know. You obviously don't care, though. You're in dereliction of it.
I'm in dereliction. I'm a derelict. I'm a loose cannon. What else am I?
Whatever you want
I'm
to
a
be.
fat bastard.
You can be whatever you want to be, buddy. It's a free country.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
You can call yourself a fucking unicorn if you want to.
I'm just saying we'll repeat what you called me.
I'm asking you to move from in front of the public doorway.
Are you going to go through my security checkpoint?
I've already done
No,
it.
you haven't.
Yes, I did. You watched me walk through there.
Yep. And I thought you were a county employee.
What does that change?
County employees can go
They
through.
don't. So you're saying that a private citizen is subject to some sort of regulations that county employees aren't?
Exactly.
You're discriminating because I'm a private citizen and don't work for the county. Is what you're saying. That's what you're saying, sir.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Can I get the supervisor of whoever Deputy Newton is out here? Apparently, he thinks he's the sheriff of the town. He doesn't have a supervisor. So
Okay, yes,
I know you guys are laughing like it's funny, but it's
Oh, I
very.
think it's hilarious. It's the best I've seen all day long.
You guys get free entertainment today. Look at that. No one's doing their job. Are you guys gonna return the money that you're not fucking taking, or you're taking to not do your job? Hi, how you doing? Yeah, can I get whoever the supervisor
Now he's calling for a
of
supervisor.
Sheriff Newton is?
I'm trying to get him. Hang on 1 second.
Thank you. He's standing in the doorway. Can you ask him to move from in front of the public doorway? He's obstructing the doorway for me and another citizen.
good day.
You did.
Sorry about that, man. I apologize for his ignorance. Oh, the door's shutting on me. Look at that. I'm literally not doing that, buddy. I can't do anything. The door's shutting on me. What do you want me to do? Can you step from in front of me?
No, you stepped in front of me.
Well, the door's shutting.
Okay.
Your breath
Well,
stinks.
that's
Can
the
you step
door.
back a little bit,
So
please?
does yours.
Okay, well then can you step back?
And your mother dresses you funny.
Yeah, that's great. Can you step back a little
No.
bit?
Sir?
You walked up on
Yeah,
me.
ma'am.
Yes, hold on.
Okay, I'm being attacked by some stinky breath. Can you have him step back, please? We're on speakerphone.
Sir, I don't know who you're
There you go.
attacked. You can't be attacked.
Oh,
by
sorry, I didn't want to.
people.
Well, it was, ma'am, it was almost about to knock me out. It was very violent. I think there's some people here, though. I said his breath. Calm down. Mind your own business.
I can do whatever I want, just like you can.
Please stop being disorderly,
Come on, man. If
ma'am.
you got business, come on.
Hi, can I get the... Hi, how are you doing? I was asking for the supervisor of whoever Deputy Newton was, but he told me that he didn't have a supervisor, so... But now there's...
Supervisor, what do you need, sir?
I'm out here at the public building, attempting to just gather some content in the public areas of this public building, and he's placed his hands on me, committed simple assault and battery against me, and then he's also committing 2 misdemeanors by obstructing the
Where are you
public.
at, sir?
I am at the Human Resources building,
He's at
Down
205 Duke Street.
205 Duke Street.
Main Street.
Or Main Street.
Sorry, 205 Main Street. Ma'am, I told you I was taking pictures. I told them I was taking pictures
have
in the public
business
areas.
here?
I do. I have legal and lawful business, sir. Yes, I do.
Do you have business with permits or zoning?
No, he just wants
No, I
to
have
walk
legal
around.
and lawful business here, sir.
Then when I asked him to go through here,
Sir,
it's like he
I'm
doesn't
trying to
wanna
talk
do
to you,
that.
but I've got other officers and deputies speaking to me, and there's a lot of conversations going on. If you could come down here, that would be great, sir, because your officer has already placed his hands on me and illegally removed me from this public building when I haven't committed any crimes, and I have legal
Well,
and
now they
lawful
want you
business in
out,
this
so
public
you need to
thing.
go.
I don't care that they want me out. Maryland 6-409.
I don't want to hear that.
I know you don't want to hear it because it's the law and you can't do anything about it. Maryland 6-409
whatever.
says that they can't just remove me unless I'm being disorderly or I don't have legal and lawful business here. I'm not being disorderly and I have legal and lawful
Okay.
business here, sir.
Lawful business here. What are you doing?
I'm gathering content for a story, sir.
What kind of store?
I don't want to divulge any more information about the story. I'm an independent journalist
You're
gathering
just gonna go
content for
round
a
and
story.
round and
You
round.
just want to take pictures of the inside of this place?
Yep, the
And I
inside of
told
the
him that
public
was fine.
areas.
As long
For
as
the
it goes to
purposes of
security.
what?
For my story, sir.
I don't even have any officers out there. They only-
There's 5 of them out here, sir. You got Newton,
I didn't
you've got
know.
Bowman, you've got Dunlap, you've got TYER. I almost said Tyler. You got TYER who's trying to block his thing, and you got.
Oh, you're talking about the special deputies.
I guess so.
The courthouse.
Sorry.
No, I'm down here at the Human Resources. I'm not at the courthouse. I'm at the planning and zoning, inspections and permits, and the environmental health. I'm not at the courthouse.
Okay, well, there's no call for service. That's what I'm trying to. I'm looking at the computer right now.
Okay. I think this is me calling you for service because your officer was committing 2 misdemeanors by obstructing the walkway.
It is the special deputy, so I will
Okay.
be over, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. Can I get you guys to identify yourself?
Sure. Officer, Deputy Dunlap,
An ID number?
7173.
7173?
You already called my name. You already told the guy.
Uh-huh. And your ID number?
7676.
TYER 7676. That's an easy one to remember. Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Shoemaker, 7495.
Shoemaker 7495. Sir, can I get your name and badge number? I'm sorry, name and ID number?
He's talking right
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Shucks. Shuckaroos. Doot doot diddly doo. I wonder if they're going to return the money that they're taking for not working right now. We'll find that out. I wish I knew who I was speaking to on the phone. I did. I walked through there. I went through there.
And then Steve said he doesn't want to put his stuff in the bowl.
Then he got mad and wanted me to go back through once he realized I didn't work for the county.
Do you wand you? Make sure you don't have a weapon on you.
I told him I don't have any weapons or anything like that.
Do you care if we wand you?
I do care. Yep. I don't want to like subject myself to any searches and seizures.
That's why that.
Well, that's why you stood
That's why
there.
the security.
Well, I walked through the thing.
Did you see the sign in?
But you beat.
Yeah, I
So
saw
you
the
beat-
sign. I saw the sign, but is there like some sort of legislation that goes with that sign, or is it just a sign?
Yeah, we are. You went through, you
I
beat.
got you.
So we
Yeah.
got to check you further.
Well,
So if you want to go
again,
further.
I reassured
we
him that I had no weapons.
We understand, but that's not the way it
I
works.
got you. Well, it is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
If you just allow us to wand
If it was the
you,
way it worked, you wouldn't be standing here
we'll
now.
let you go.
What does the wand do that this thing right here isn't doing?
I can isolate
If you
where
don't
the
take
metal
that
is.
stuff off,
Yes.
I can't have you walk through there because all of that equipment's gonna set it off, so we gotta do it with a more
Your
handheld,
electronics will set it off.
precise device.
I got you. Like I said, it was most likely my keys
Put 'em in-
or maybe the
You said
battery.
Everyone has to go through it. That's why.
I did. I walked through it.
I understand that.
Actually,
But your
according to him,
electronics set it off.
county employees don't.
Your electronics will set it off. So
I
you
know,
need to
but-
isolate on metal.
According to him, county employees don't have to walk through there.
I'm sorry.
I got you.
No. Well,
Boss, can I get your ID number, Bowman?
6734.
6734. It's not as easy to remember as 7676. That was a good one. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't want to block the doorway. I apologize.
So who do you want to see in here?
What's up?
So who do you want to see in here?
Nobody just wants a photo.
I didn't ask to see anybody.
This is what he wants to see.
Oh, actually, I'd rather not. I'd rather none of
We
you.
all know why he's here.
I'd rather none of you be talking to me right now, and it'd be a great day.
I wasn't speaking to you. I was speaking to that
If
deputy out
you
there.
want to go through security,
I
you
did.
got to do it. No, you apparently
I
you
did.
didn't pass Deputy Newton's.
I understand.
You got to go through it, and you got to do it
Well,
TAR
you gotta take your
satisfaction.
stuff off.
We don't
I
even come in the
understand.
building.
We
I
don't know
understand.
you for madam, okay?
If you had like a
we don't know your intents. We don't know what's.
no, I understand, and I reassured you that I have no ill intents. I've told you what I'm doing, and I told you that I have no weapons on me. So
We have to make sure you don't have any weapons on it. See,
I got
see
you.
where our sticking point is?
I don't.
Have
We'll-
you, have
we'll
you,
freely
have
allow
you,
you.
have you recorded everything you want to record?
No, sir.
What haven't you recorded yet?
I have other business I need to record in this.
Okay, where do you want to go?
The public areas.
Okay, come on, I'll take you.
No, sir. I now need a chaperone.
Well,
Thank you,
there
though.
you go. You got one. You got 2 floors.
I know.
You can go up another floor.
I
and
know
take
how
your
many
picture.
floors I have.
You can go up another floor and take
Yep,
your
I know.
pictures, okay?
I know how many floors I have.
That's
Thank you,
what
though.
you want to do.
Yep, yes, sir.
So
That's
you
what I
can
was-
Go ahead.
That's
Be
what I was
about
trying
your
to do.
business.
Okay, thank you. I got you. Thank you, though. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for reassuring me.
But yet you're not doing it.
I am doing it.
No,
I'm-
you're just taking pictures of us.
I'm going at my leisure, sir.
At your leisure, okay.
Is there a time restraint on my First Amendment protected activities?
No, but this is an egress, and it is a place of business, and people come and go, and this is very
I know. That's why.
unusual for people to see.
That's
when they
why
come in.
I informed him not to stand in the doorway and block it like he was doing earlier, sir. You're right. It is very scary to see 6 officers in the lobby of a doorway.
It was scary, so it was unusual.
Okay. Well, whatever it is you want to check it out as, whatever your feelings make it out to be as.
So the only thing stopping you now is the fact that you don't want to go through the scanner. You
No,
went through-
nothing's stopping me. He told me I was fine to go. Nothing's stopping me. I'm
went
good.
through-
Yep,
you
I'm
beat-
good.
Your equipment beat, which means you have
Yeah.
to put that stuff.
No, I don't. You just
In
heard
the
him say
vault.
I was fine.
He said he was going to escort you.
No.
And you said no.
And when I said I don't need a
escort.
chaperone, then he said I was fine to go to
Not
the
so
public
past the
areas.
security checkpoint.
If you
need
put
a
that stuff
chaperone.
in the
No.
security checkpoint,
No.
you would be checked through further, and then you'd be on your merry way.
That's not what he just said.
I've been down that road. Yep.
That's not what he just
You
said.
need a horse in the ground.
That's not what he just said.
But he said he would take you up, and then you said no.
I know, yeah, I don't need a chaperone. I don't want, like, you know what I mean, a focal point.
But you can't go further because
I can. He told me I could. You just saw him give me
he
permission.
offered you to, you wouldn't do it.
He just gave me permission.
He offered you wouldn't do it.
I know. I'm trying to gather some unobstructed content, sir.
We offered, you said no.
No, I need it. I need it unobstructed. I need it unobstructed. I don't need any focal points.
You will not obstruct you.
You will though. I don't need a chaperone or any obstruction or any focal points.
I will
Though, sir.
freely allow you to roam around the building.
Well, then please do.
That's fine.
I don't need a chaperone. You just said
I
you
have to
freely
go with-
allow me to roam. That's not freely. That's
The
chaperone.
public areas.
Okay, well that's not freely. That's chaperone.
The only public area up there is really the hallway. That's it. Everything else is not public.
Okay. That's
Just like
fine.
down here, the only thing
Yep.
that's public
I'm aware.
is this hallway right
I
here.
know it's public,
That's
sir.
it.
Yeah.
That's all you got.
Yeah, they have signs that say, you know, employees only or unauthorized, and they have
so
key
the upstairs
badges.
is identical.
Yep, I know exactly.
all you got.
Yeah, I know what's public and what's not public, sir.
But you don't want nobody to carry you.
I
up
don't
there.
need a chaperone, no.
Oh, you don't.
No.
You're welcome to go on up. Right
Thank
now.
you. Okay, thank you. See,
Go
you
ahead.
said I was free to go.
Okay, well he
Go
said
ahead,
go.
Yep.
guys.
And
come
you
on.
still
I
haven't
got
left
you.
yet.
Thank you.
Come on. Go ahead about your business. Take your pictures.
You good to
Thank
go,
you,
Mike?
sir. Thank you.
You good? Yeah, I'm good. All right. You got all of our names and ID numbers, right? You're satisfied with that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think Howard may have unlocked that door. I think he put it on. I don't know which way he does, but anyway, Howard did something up there. Just so you know.
I'll just ask him if he said it.
Hey, do you guys know if your supervisor's still coming down here? Because I'm worried about the assault and battery that was committed, so I'm still waiting for your guys' supervisor.
Okay, sir, my supervisor, I'm Deputy First Class CRUM 6640 is my ID number.
Okay.
My supervisor, First Sergeant Morder, should be on the way. If you
Thank
want
you,
to speak to him,
Okay.
if you just hang tight and be patient with us, we'll be patient
Okay.
with you, and we'll go from there, okay?
Thank you, brother. Appreciate
Yep,
you
not a
being
problem.
cordial.
Appreciate it.
See, that's the way you do it. He identifies himself. He's cool. He's cordial. He's nice. He's fine. That's the way it's done. No one's here for confrontation or like arguments. I'm really just here to take pictures. You guys are out of control.
He's taking everybody's card. Psycho.
What's up, dog? What up? My guy, you want a card so you can check it out tomorrow? You want a card so you can check it out tomorrow?
You can slide it under the door, they gonna get mad at you. Let me see what
And who are you with?
I'm with myself. I'm an independent journalist.
You have a badge?
Yep.
Can I see it?
Yeah, it's for my company.
It's made of that. And what's your name?
My name? I go by Good Citizen, but sometimes my friends call me John Cena.
And his name is John Cena!
Okay.
Bow, 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 bow. My guy. I appreciate you, bro. You've been cool. They call me a psycho, but I just like to have fun. Yep. At least my man's gonna get an invite to the cookout. You're not invited, Karen.
Okay, Ken. I'll call upstairs and let him know.
As always, out of date. How y'all doing?
Hi.
Everybody ready for Halloween?
I cannot give you. I unfortunately cannot. If you don't, I can transfer you over. Yep, his name is.
She was on the phone. I didn't want to like keep talking or say anything else.
That's what they do.
Who's they?
I'm sorry, do you have a question?
Yeah, who is they?
What are you referring to?
Well, you said this is what they do.
That was a private conversation I was having between me and this young lady here.
Okay.
Doesn't pertain to you.
You probably shouldn't have had it out in public then.
Problem. But it doesn't pertain to you, so I don't need to repeat myself.
You don't. That's all I just asked. I didn't demand. I just simply asked, you know.
Okay. And I'm just explaining.
Mhm.
That's all.
Because I didn't want you to think I was a they. There's no need to get it twisted. I am him.
What are you? It was a private conversation.
I am him, and he is I.
Okay. Well, piece of chicory, buddy.
The one and only, brother. It's like the Highlander. There can only be one.
Too bad you're not it.
There can only be one.
Walk the door, please.
Oh, sorry. Look at you giving me advice because you learned about it today. Look at that. Look at that.
Just keep going.
Look at that. Look at you.
Hold on 1 second, sorry.
What's that?
Did he go through the time? Did he go the first time? And then it went off? And you had him come back through? Okay, okay. No, that's just for the captain. That's all. And he's calling ball party.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm First Sergeant Morder with the Sheriff's Office. You
What's up,
called
brother? Yes, sir.
Yes, how can I help you?
I think the situation has kind of subsided itself now because this gentleman is no longer obstructing the free flow of a private citizen in a public doorway or in a public entrance to a public building, which I explained to him was in violation of 2 different misdemeanors. I believe it's 501.3 and 501.9. The first one is section C and D. The second one is only section D, but it all pertains to blocking entrances, foyers, hallways, public entryways, sidewalks, and stuff like that, especially during business hours on a business day. So I explained that to him. He was still standing in the way, attempting to have the door shut on me after he physically removed me from this building with no authority to do so and placing his hands on me, committing simple battery and simple assault here in the state of Maryland. So yeah, I just
So
wanted
he
to
physically
remove me. Yes, sir. Yeah.
out the building?
Yeah, he physically
Okay,
put
was
his
that-
hands on me.
Was that before or?
Oh, sorry, we don't want to block this young lady
Man, we go through.
because then
Was
we,
that
we would be
before
just
or-
as bad as the officer.
Was that before or after You went through the metal detector
After.
after?
Yep.
And it went off?
When I walked in the building, I walked straight through the metal detector. I said hello. I believe she freaked out and tried to like shut the thing in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I also have a camera. So
I got you, me as well. But yeah, it's not like I came through on some nefarious stuff. I came through. I walked through the metal detector. I attempted to walk around the public areas. Once he realized I wasn't a county employee, then he wanted me to walk back through and subject me to different search measures or different seizure measures.
Right.
And I explained to him that I wasn't okay with surrendering my Fourth Amendment to unlawful searches and seizures to simply walk around the public areas of this public building, that I walked through the metal detector.
Not to argue with you about that, but you don't see an issue with the metal detector going off and maybe you have something else?
Well, I informed him that I don't have any weapons on me and that it could be my keys or my belt.
Informing us and
I know.
Other aspects of it.
In reality, I know.
Asking?
I gave you the courtesy of informing you that I was not out here on any nefarious duties, that I was recording and gathering content for a story, and that I had no weapons on me. I don't even really have to do any of that, but I gave you the courtesy, or him the courtesy, of explaining to him and walking through the metal detector. If I really was out here on some nefarious duties, you think I would have walked through the metal detector? I acknowledged before I walked. You know what I mean?
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I get you,
I'm trying to learn something.
I do understand.
Okay, so
I can put myself in your shoes.
If this was a school with kids,
but it's not. Let's not.
But I'm just saying.
I know, but we're talking hypotheticals now in schools with kids.
There are metal detectors.
If it was a school with a kid, I wouldn't be trying to walk into a school and gather content with kids.
How many people have been workplace violence in government buildings?
Sir, come on now. We're talking hypotheticals.
No, it's no.
We're talking hypotheticals.
No, but I'm saying, what is
Do you believe that I'm going to come into this building and commit any crimes?
Have you ever met me before?
No. Have you ever met me?
No, I
Okay, so do you have any inclination that I am going to do something nefarious in this building after I
don't have anything, but
after I have walked through the metal detector? I've reassured you guys that I have no weapons, and I've told you my business here.
Right.
You know what I mean? There shouldn't be anything else other than that. There shouldn't still be some skepticism or some sort of like suspiciousness going. You know what I mean? I was very clear what I was doing. I knew where I could and couldn't go.
I understand what your point is, and I truly do.
Yep.
But I also see the other side of it. So
I got you.
We're just not going to see, eye to eye on it, because I think that there's, with this day and age right now, I just saw on the news yesterday, there's been over 400 mass shootings in this country.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't know who's going to do what, and these are just a little bit of safety precautions for everybody. Okay, so I don't see, me personally, I don't see the harm in doing it. If I'm not doing anything wrong, then I don't have a problem with it. But that's just my opinion, I know your opinion's different than what mine is, and that's okay.
Now, how many citizens have been killed by police officers?
That I don't know, but I'm sure there's probably been
It's probably quite a lot.
Absolutely.
So will your officer empty out all of his pockets and empty out all of his things as well? If we're just going to sit here and start emptying...
Well, he has a gun.
Okay, I'm saying, but is he going to empty out all the rest of his pockets and everything else he has on him? Is he going to allow me to search his car and things like that too?
How many police officers have...
I'm just saying, you're saying that because a crime somewhere else happened that you're allowed to now search me because of it.
I see your point 100%.
You know what I mean?
So
like you're right, devil's advocate, it could go both ways.
So let me flip it around. I mean,
gotcha.
How many police officers have gone into a government building and shut up a government building?
Now look, if you want, as a courtesy, I get you. Now look, as a courtesy to make everyone feel better, since this man has been cordial the entire time, I'll straighten my keys out in my pocket and allow you guys to tap my pocket.
Well, is your business already done here? Or?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I need to gather some unobstructed, but if it makes everyone calm down, while sometimes I don't think I should have to, I will compromise
They just have rules to go by.
I got you.
And when things don't happen the way that things are supposed to, 99.9% of the time, the way that things are supposed to go, that 0.1% of the time, it doesn't go, it just causes a little bit of controversy. It's not anything.
That's a weird thing, because you're saying the way it's supposed to go, inferring that the legal way I'm doing it is not the way it's supposed to go, when in fact this is the way it's supposed to go.
It can go.
The way you guys have subjected people to doing it is actually unconstitutional, unlawful. They just don't know the difference, so they have bowed down and subjected
we'll agree
themselves.
to disagree, but yes, I completely understand what you're saying.
So yeah, I just didn't want to get that confused. The 99.9% of the time you're referring to is actually the way it's not supposed to go. The 0.1 that I'm doing is the way it is supposed to go. It might be different than what you guys are used to. But
I
we
can
can't
understand
say
what
it.
you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I can
I just didn't
understand
want
what
this to
you're
be
saying.
characterized as something that was bad or.
No, but I just, the way that I was always taught and everything was that if I don't have anything to hide, I don't have to worry about it. I mean, that's just the way it is.
I got you.
I mean, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
That's the way I live by.
That's why I didn't come in here dead silent and vote the fifth. You know what I mean?
You're right.
If I had something to hide, I didn't vote the fifth.
Right. No, that's fine.
I've had conversations
I mean,
with everybody.
it's like I said, I'm not here to do anything to you. You requested me to come over.
Yep.
I'm just trying to answer your questions as best I can. And that's it.
I got you. Well, I've got some issues with your officer putting his hands on me and committing simple battery and assault against me.
I have
And then also obstructing the walkway here, which is also 2 misdemeanors.
I have contacted their supervisor.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for a phone call back from him.
Okay.
I'm the supervisor on the road, but we're all divided up into different sections.
Okay.
Okay, so they actually.
But he does. So he does have a supervisor.
Yes and no.
Haha,
Yes
my
and
guy.
no.
Come
Yes and
on
no.
now.
Did you hear what he said?
Yes and
Isaac
no.
Newton.
I
Come
mean,
on now.
well, these guys are like special deputies that are assigned to certain county buildings and the courthouse.
Okay.
That's why I was a little confused when you called because.
Oh, you're who I spoke to on the phone. Okay,
Yes,
I got
I
you.
have a
My man.
deputy Newton that works for me.
Okay.
But I
It's
don't
not the
see anything.
special-
It's not.
Okay.
No, it's totally different. So that's
Okay.
why I was a little confused about where you were at, what was going on, because there was nothing on my call screen
I got
where I
you.
could identify any of my officers. So that's why when you started saying that, I was like, well, it has to be the special deputies over there.
Okay.
So that's why I called down. I called the captain, and I'm waiting for him to call back.
Cool.
Okay. I know that more than likely, you're not going to give me your name.
No.
Okay. So
I told them I go by Good Citizen. Sometimes my friends like to call me John Cena.
right.
And then they're good friends too. I told the folks upstairs they have
I
this like
saw your name pop up on the caller ID.
they have a sound that comes out of nowhere. I don't know if they have it like Bluetooth to follow me or how they do it. They're really good friends. Maybe they spend a lot of money. They could give me some. But whenever I say the words John Cena, bah, 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 just comes out of nowhere. Only the first time though. 1 per day. It's like Spider-Man. You get 1 save per day.
That's all.
Yeah, my man.
So
appreciate you. You've been cool on the phone. You've been
I
cool
don't
out
know
here.
who you are. I have forwarded the information of this deputy to the supervisor. Like I said, I'm waiting
Okay.
to call or for him to call me back, and that's the best I can do for.
I got you, boss. I appreciate that. We'll wait around until we get some more back on that. But yeah, as I explained to them, I'm not going to any unauthorized areas or any closed areas.
Oh.
I tell them that all the time. I try to be cool, man. You know what I mean? Like, y'all been cool. He's been cool too. You've been cool since you came here, dog. Y'all been straight. I'm not one of those dickheads that's like all cops are bad and all cops are assholes and just hates law enforcement and tries to have.
Just, and I know you're set on your side, but just try to imagine the flip side to it.
I do, and that's why I come in, I go through the thing, and I try and explain and educate.
Yeah, but you could have had a Uzi or bazooka or anything, and you walked through it and it went off. So we
But I
don't know.
probably wouldn't have walked through the thing. You know what I mean? Now I don't know what somebody
It
would do
happens.
because I'm not that kind
It
of person.
happens.
I've never
Right.
been in that situation.
I don't know.
Yeah, it could have.
I don't even know who you
That's
are.
a risk we all take.
I mean,
though.
you could have.
You take a risk
You
on a
could have
traffic
40
stop. You know
warrants
what I
for
mean?
your arrest, and I
You're
don't know
right.
your name. So how am I supposed to know who you
You
are?
could make a traffic stop, and
This is
somebody
the
could
captain
have a.
calling back. Can I take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not you. I know. I'm
What's the
like,
name of this building?
It's 205.
We don't know what the name of the building is.
I couldn't find the name while walking around the outside either. Yeah.
They don't.
It's by the environmental health and all that.
They said that there's no name of a building.
205.
Duke Street.
Duke Street.
I did the same thing as I was walking. I was like, what the hell's the name of this one?
Huh? Albright building.
Albright. Okay. Albright building.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right.
Now it's also weird, like both of those are Commonwealth, so I have to do a little bit more research before I go out and try to make videos in public areas there because like,
Commonwealth, Pennsylvania or Virginia?
both of them, yeah. So that's where I'm kind of like, Maryland, I know 6-409, like he was trying to tell me earlier, they don't want you here, and I was explaining to him, okay, well that would be true if I had no apparent legal or lawful business or I was being disorderly, but under 6-409.
How about signs?
What do you mean?
I'm
Like,
just asking you. Like if there was a sign in front of a public building,
uh-huh.
that says no tape recording
It
or
has
no videos inside the building. You can stay outside, but not inside.
that would be an unconstitutional sign. That sign
Can you go into
ultimately.
the courthouse?
No, not the courthouse. So ultimately,
What's
the courthouse. So there isn't so Maryland Rule 216-8 references recording in courthouse and courthouse facilities. It used to be 16-110 regarded recording in courtrooms only, and it's posted outside of every courtroom. You'll see that same sign. Now there's an executive order that became a Maryland rule. So 216-8 references recording in courthouse facilities, meaning like the hallways, the clerk's office, the commissioner's office, if it's an off-site place, anywhere that would be considered a courthouse facility, well, you would not be allowed.
Wouldn't that be
there.
infringing on your constitutional rights?
It is ultimately, and that's something you would have to take up on a civil level to like a federal court if you were arrested or reprimanded for that. But because there is a rule or at least a statute with that, I respect that as to where like when they just put a sign on the door, that's just a sign. There's no statute with that. There's no legislation involved with that. That's just telling me, hey, we don't want you to record in this public building. There's no Maryland rule blah, blah, that says no recording in any public areas or this or that. So that's where it kind of becomes like, you know what I mean? That's where it gets real fickle. That there's a Maryland rule.
I don't want to interrupt your business.
No, you're
if
good.
You're doing whatever you want to
Yeah.
do. Go ahead.
But yeah, that's my thing is I try to do the research and make sure that I'm not getting myself hemmed up in any weird situations or that I know exactly what it is to rebuttal or bring myself with. So I'd have to do a lot more research on the Commonwealth and kind of how
Seems like
they're.
you take it serious. You don't want to kind of, you have a rep to protect. Kind of
I
way.
do. You know, I
So
don't
you
like
wanna
being a
make sure you
dickhead.
cross your T's, dot your I's and stuff. So
Yeah.
I understand. I know what you're trying to say.
While I'm a huge smart ass, I don't like being a dickhead, if that makes sense. I can make smart ass like comebacks and remarks, but I don't like just being like a dickhead for no reason. I don't like just being rude or ignorant to people for no reason. That's not my
times.
that's not my niche exactly. Is there a water fountain around here?
I do not know, sir.
Is there any water fountains around here? Is there any water fountains around here?
I'm having that like acid reflux from my medicine right now. It's killing me.
There's not.
I think there was one upstairs. I want to say there was. Hey, ma'am, is there is there a water fountain upstairs, Miss Karen?
In the disrespectful manner that you don't like to be.
Exactly.
So
maybe
one bad
that
experience contains someone.
exactly.
So
Run over me. Yeah. Run over me. That's so ignorant.
No, she's telling the truth.
To run over me?
Yeah.
Man.
I thought Baltimore had a monopoly on idiots. Finally, Calvert County got one. Yay!
Yeah, he just left the building.
I'm just trying to look something up real quick. I'm
You
not.
good, brother. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing.
So, I'm just passing you the information that I just got.
Yes, sir.
That from the head state's attorney here,
Okay.
and also the town attorney here.
Okay. And then is that
The
for
county
Calvert County?
attorney,
Okay.
Any building that's government building that has a metal detector.
Yep.
Okay. If you go through the metal detector and it goes off,
Mhm.
you will have to, take your cameras off, whatever, and walk through, successfully pass through it without it going off. If it does go off and you refuse, which you have every right to do so, you are going to be contained to the lobby area itself.
Okay.
Nowhere else.
That's fine.
And if you go beyond that, you're going to be subject to arrest.
Okay.
That's not from me. That's from way above my pay grade.
Okay.
So I'm not going to get into the rules and the laws and all that. I follow orders.
Yeah, you're good.
You know.
My only question to them would be, I was in here, so I walked through there. It beeped. I didn't want to empty my pockets. Well, at first when it beeped, I just walked around the lobby anyway. It wasn't like it beeped and I ran straight upstairs. I walked only around the lobby. And then when he realized I wasn't a county employee, he asked me to do it again. I refused because he already saw me walk through it. There's no point in me doing it a second time. At that point, I had not left the lobby either. So if I'm being contained to the lobby, why is it that he put his hands on me and physically shoved me outside if I'm to only be contained to the lobby? That would be my question to the state's attorney. is why did they allow Newton to place his hands on me and shove me out of the building if I'm allowed in the lobby?
That I can't answer you.
I got you. That's what I'm kind of waiting for an answer for. It's kind
Well,
of
I mean, my understanding of everything that I've ever done is that he could be held accountable for his actions in the county,
Yep.
but he could not be charged with any assault because we do not have a victim.
I'm the victim.
I don't know your name.
So
I can't put a John Doe down because I can't contact you for court. I can't contact you for anything. I'm not gonna get into this and this and this. I'm just telling you what I know and what the higher ups have told me. There may be a investigation, internal investigation on what transpired.
Okay.
I don't even know this building's so old. I don't even know. There's a camera there, so they may view the camera there.
Yep.
Okay, that if anything was done inappropriately, that they will look at it and handle it at that point.
So let me ask you this. Let's say you pull up to an intersection. You witness a man stab another man and kill him right there. He's now committed murder, okay? You get out and you say, okay, this guy that just got killed has no wallet on him.
Didn't you say earlier that we don't do the what ifs?
Well, what's it? I'm just asking.
I'm just repeating
I'm
what
just
you
asking.
said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said.
Advocate, is that the word you said?
I said I don't.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, if you don't want to play the what ifs, that's fine. But I can ask. So this man gets killed. You step over there to detain the assaulter. Then you go to check the victim out and realize the victim has no wallet on him. No way to identify him at all.
There's always a way to identify.
Is there?
Yes.
So let's say, okay, what if he's not in the
I can take
system?
fingerprints and send them off to the FBI. There will be a way
And
to have them
and if he's
positive.
never been arrested and he's not in the system, then what do his fingerprints do?
Family, if we find out, yes.
Like there could be a way that he. Sorry, man. There could be a way. Doing good, man. How you doing? There could
But
be
I
a
mean,
way.
there will be a way to find out who this person is.
I got you.
I mean, I have never run into in 29 years of
Victims
law
are allowed to remain anonymous. Like even if I went to the commissioner's office right now to file charges for assault against him, I have the right to remain anonymous on those.
And who are they going to call?
You can give them like an email or something to refer to.
And you're going to come to court?
Yeah.
Fine.
I could. I would. Possibly. If you guys bring forth,
You identify yourself in court.
if you guys bring forth charges, sure, I'll identify myself. If you bring forth the charges, absolutely, I'll come into court and identify myself.
See what all transpired first.
Okay. Well, yeah,
I mean,
certainly.
that's all I'm saying. I mean,
I have no problem identifying myself if you guys are going to bring forth charges. But I'm not just going to do it just for anyone's, like, just because we're being nosy.
I didn't ask you for your name.
No, I know you didn't, bro.
Not
You
one
good.
time.
You've been good this whole time. You've been cool. You've been riding that fine line of legal and lawful and remaining cordial, and I appreciate you for that.
We'll be here. We'll be here till 4:30, and the building's closed.
Oh, the building's closed.
Yeah, 4:30 is the end of the business day here.
All right. I'm good with it. All right, it has 4:30.
4:30. All right, my guy.
Be safe.
You too, brother.
Probably an accident or something.
All right.
I don't know.
4:30.
They're making me thirsty now.
I know. I asked him for a drink.
I heard you.
Did that make sense to you? He said, "No, I'm not going to pour it in your mouth. But if you had asked for a humble waterfall, I'd have poured it in your mouth."
I don't. I
I
was
didn't-
a little confused about what that meant.
I didn't.
Like maybe he would give you water, but he's not going to pour it.
He would allow me to waterfall. Okay, I guess maybe that's what he meant.
Maybe that's what he was saying. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I want to drink all his water. I just need a sip. So I was looking for like a little cup or something.
There's a water thing right there.
They said there's a machine. Yeah, I think I got my card on my. Feels like it's ready to start raining.
Is it?
Yeah, feels like it.
Supposed to.
Is it?
For you guys? All right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's the end of it's the 4:30. Was the captain still coming, or are you still waiting to hear back from the captain? What was
I already talked to him.
So what did they say about Jeffrey here? Because remember,
He'll look into it tomorrow.
Okay.
But he's on the same aspect of me that he thinks that refusing to obey by the metal detector thing and for safety reasons, we're still trying to determine what that all is.
Okay.
we don't know everything either.
I got you.
You know what I mean? So we have to change things as things evolve.
I know, but you still can't.
So,
but if you don't know, just because you don't know doesn't mean you can assault somebody. You know what I mean?
But
it's not okay.
There are certain things that it depends on how assaults are defined. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know, there are certain things that, like me as a law enforcement officer, and I know you're going to disagree with me, and that's fine. But you know, if I ask somebody to leave, and anybody, you know, and say I had the legal right to tell them to leave, and they refuse to leave, I can put my hands on that person.
Absolutely.
Which means that I didn't assault you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You are correct. No, you're correct.
So in his mind, he may think that he's right, that you setting off the alarm system and not cooperating. Yes, you walked through it, but it went off. You went through it. You refused to do X, Y, and Z. It still went off. We still didn't know that, you know, if you had a weapon, knife, gun, whatever the case may be, and so he said, leave. You know what I mean? So under the rules of, did he do it legally or illegally? That's not up to me to
I got you.
On those
I feel you. But like ignorance of the law is no excuse. That's what they tell you in court, right? You know what I mean? Just because he
I bet you I can throw some. I understand that,
That's
but
all.
it's not.
It just wasn't okay that he put his hands on me. That's all, man. That's all. At some point, something has to be done, because if I came in here and put my hands on somebody, they would have had y'all drag me out of here.
But you're not in a position to do that like we are. So what I told you is that my understanding is that the rule is, and like I said, I don't know.
Yep.
Okay, but the rule is that they may be coming up with is you are entitled to go inside the lobby, but if you don't pass through the metal detector, you're not allowed to be going anywhere else.
I did.
And you will be escorted off, or whatever the case may be.
I did go through the metal detector.
Right. Well, I'm saying with a negative. I mean, I can walk through with a gun and say I'm good.
No, I know.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's not, he's under the impression, and actually most of the people are under the impression that he was in the right. So I don't know what this is.
Okay.
The county attorneys has been contacted, and we will go from there to see how it goes.
Okay.
Like I said, I understand your point of view, but when you have Supreme Court justices that change rules and change views and change this and change that, a court, one judge can find you guilty of a charge, and then all of a sudden you appeal it and it goes to the next one, and then that judge will say, no, you're not guilty, and then it goes up to the next judge.
Well, yeah, the judge would say that, but you guys aren't judge and jury, sir. You guys are law enforcement. You're not rule enforcement or feelings enforcement. You know what I mean?
The rules are interpretation.
I know, but you're not a rule enforcement officer. You're a law enforcement officer. So, like,
enforcement,
unless I was breaking a law, he should never have put his hands on me. That's the end of the. That's the end of that.
Your opinion.
No, that's the law, sir. That's not my opinion. That's not my thoughts or my feelings. That is the law. You said that it was his impression or his interpretation. Well, just because it's his interpretation doesn't mean it makes it legal or lawful. If he is not legally within his authority to put his hands on me and remove me, and he does it, then that's simple battery and assault in the second degree here in the state of Maryland.
I guess we'll have to see.
You know what I mean? All right. Well,
I don't know.
I got you. I guess
if it was a plain cut thing, absolutely, you were 100% right.
Yeah, he put his hands on me.
It's not always plain cut view of.
I mean, he put his hands on me.
What transpired? I mean, if you walked in the door and he saw you and he grabbed you and pushed you out the door, absolutely, that's assault second degree, no questions asked. Okay, but you have different things that occur that we have to understand and interpret what's going on.
I got you. All right. I guess I'll be back tomorrow morning to figure out what's going on.
Cool. I'll be there tomorrow morning.
All right, brother.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Appreciate you. Cool. I'll probably be up about 10. I got to take a little bit of time.
Come on. You can get up earlier.
Nah, I got to take a little time in the morning. I get a little sick and nauseous from my medicine, so I got to take a little time. But I'll be up here probably about 10:30.
All right.
All right, brother. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that was down here at the Albright building in Prince Frederick, Maryland. They allow the security guards to assault you and push you out of the door, then obstruct the doorway with no legal authority to do so. Alrighty, squad. Till next time. Be safe out there. Take it easy. And peace out.